In this video, we're going to learn PHP sessions. So what's a PHP session? A session is just another super global variable, like the post variable or the guest variable, where we can store some data. Okay. For example, when a user logs into a web page, would like to store some data like their username, for example. Okay. So to start a session, we're going to use a PHP function. It's called session start. Okay, so if you explore details about this function, you can see that it starts a new session or resumes an existing session. So what it's going to do is going to check if there is already a session. If yes, then it's just going to set the variables. Otherwise, it's just going to create a new session and create a new session ID for it. Okay, so it's not going to take any parameters. Okay, so now we've got our session started. So now we are ready to store any data inside the session. So to store data, okay, we are just going to access the array session, and we're going to choose a key and value. Okay, so let's say we want to store the user's first name. Okay, and we want to store the user's last name, for example. All right, so now if we want to use session data, okay, we just access the data using the array, okay, using the syntax of the array. So for example, if you want to echo a paragraph, okay, using these couple of variables, okay, let's just create a variable first name, and we set it to the elements first name, and then another variable last name, and we just set it to the element last name. Okay, so inside our paragraph, let's just say hi followed by the first name space last name. Okay, so if we save and refresh, we can see our paragraph there. Okay, so we have used the data stored inside the session. Okay, so now if we want to remove data from the session, okay, we're just gonna remove data from session. Okay, so first, before removing the data, if we want to check if that variable is set, we are going to check that using a function called isSet. Okay, so this function, to Control K, it will just determine if a variable is set, okay, and is not null. Okay, so if this variable is set, let's check if we have a first name. Okay, if yes, then what we're going to do, we are going to remove it by using the function andSet. Okay, just like that. Okay, so the function andSet takes as an argument the elements that we would like to remove. Okay, so you're just going to remove the value of this element. Okay, and finally, if we want to okay, let's check first that our element is not there anymore. So let's echo session first name after we have unset it, just to see what we get. Okay, so it's not showing anything there because the variable is not there anymore. Okay, you can also try question mark. Okay, so if that's true, then show an echo 1, or otherwise echo 0. Okay, if we save and refresh, here we go. So we echo 0 because the variable is not there anymore. Okay, so now to destroy a session, okay, we can use the PHP function session destroy. Okay, so session destroy is just going to destroy the whole session. And basically, if you want to destroy a session, we would need to have the session already there. So after creating a session, we can do everything we want with it, storing data, accessing data, okay, and then at the end we destroy the session using this function. Okay.